Hi guys, my name is Mike Tatanen. Welcome to the pronunciation channel. Today I'm going to show you how to pronounce the sound K at the beginning of a word. So the word K, the sound K is pronounced with a little bit of air if it begins the word. Okay, so the way that you can see this is if you take a Kleenex and then you divide it into its separate ply, and then I'll show you there's a little bit of air. So the K sound as in coffee, coffee. Okay, so you see there's a little bit of air that comes out of my mouth when I pronounce the name of the drink. Okay, so it's coffee, coffee. Okay, so a common problem that some English learners have is that they don't produce any air or very little air when they pronounce it. So they may incorrectly pronounce the drink coffee like this, coffee, coffee. So you see there, the Kleenex didn't move when I did that, okay? So you need to move the Kleenex a little bit, okay? Like this, coffee, coffee. Doesn't move a lot, but there will be a little bit of air. Or alternatively, you could just take the palm of your hand and just put it in front of your mouth when you pronounce the word coffee, coffee. Okay? So the sound that, if you don't pronounce it correctly, that you may be confused with is the G sound, written usually as a G. So let's say you want to say the word came, C-A-M-E, okay? But you don't have any air, okay? It may sound to an English speaker like the word game, G-A-M-E, okay? So let me show you the difference, okay? So this is came, came, okay? Like yesterday, I came home at 7 o'clock. And then here it's game, game, came, game. Can you see the difference? Okay, another sound that, another example of two words that are distinguished by these two sounds are card and guard. So card, like a bunch of playing cards, C-A-R-D, like this, card, card. And guard, G-U-A-R-D, as in security guard, okay? So card, guard, card, guard. Another example is class, class, okay? Like I'm going to class at school. Or glass, like a drinking glass, G-L-A-S-S. Class, glass, class, glass, okay? So you won't see as much air there because of the L, but there is still some, okay? Or another minimal pair is between cold, as if I feel cold, and gold. Gold is expensive, okay? So cold, cold, C-O-L-D. Gold, as in G-O-L-D, is pronounced like this, gold, okay? Another example is could, like could you help me, is C-O-U-L-D. Could, could, okay? And good, as in that's a very good job, G-O-O-D, good. So could, good. So if you make the mistake of not producing any air when you pronounce the K sound at the beginning of a word, usually we'll understand you from the context. What may be problematic is if you have, let's say, a name, sometimes there isn't enough context. So, for example, Kerry, K-E-R-R-Y, is an English name, usually for a woman. Okay, so it's pronounced Carrie, Carrie. And Gary, G-A-R-R-Y, is another name. So this is Carrie, Gary. So if you don't pronounce enough air and you just ask, is Gary here? Gary, somebody, an English speaker would say, Gary? Okay, they may not understand that you're trying to say Carrie. In most cases, though, we will understand. Bigger problem might be is if you have a foreign name or you're pronouncing a foreign name and you say it the way that you do it in your native language. So let's say your native language is Finnish and your native language is Kari. Kari. Okay, so an English speaker won't know what you mean. Okay, so they say, well, how do you spell Kari? So if you say K-A-R-I, they won't know what you mean. Okay, is it a gay? A what? What is that? So it's K-A-R-I. K-A-R-I. So if you're spelling something and you want to use the K sound, make sure you have enough air. K, the letter K. Okay, so that's all for now. Keep practicing and stay well. And if you like my videos, please be sure to subscribe by hitting the button below. Thanks very much.